Good morning, all. I hope you're having a good, relaxing Sunday morning. Today is the 23rd of November. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn. Please do subscribe, follow, and like this video. Please take what fits here and leave the rest. Spirit, please help us with this message today. So the first card that we have in today's reading is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And this card signifies that you may be encountering in your life at this time a situation that may be feeling a bit chaotic and that you're feeling impatient with. This is something that you may be feeling like time is just wasting potentially on, and money potentially, because this is Pentacles. There may be some confusion regarding how this situation is going to move forward. And the next card that we have here is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords signifies that you're having a lot of negative thoughts in regards to this situation. So a lot of worry. There may be solutions to this issue that you may not really be thinking about, because you are so caught up in your head about everything that's not working and feeling trapped in the situation due to the lack of progress. So this may be making you feel kind of just imprisoned in it. And then the next card that we have is the Devil card in reverse. And the Devil card is Capricorn energy. And when the Devil card is in reverse, it reflects a feeling of wanting to release from the situation. You may have been feeling very just stuck in it, stuck in your head about it. It also may be quite a toxic situation at play, so it's a bit tricky to figure out what your next step should be to move forward in a different direction with it so that you can have some progress. And you may feel like just detaching from it altogether, potentially. Just wanting to free yourself from it so that you can move forward. And then the card that we had at the back of the deck, and it came out in reverse, is the Empress. And the Emperor's card, when in reverse, can signify a dependency. So maybe there's other people that are involved potentially in the situation, and that's why you're feeling so trapped, because you can't control other people's actions, and it's keeping you up in your head a lot. You may be feeling really uninspired at this time. And the Empress card is Taurus energy. So Taurus and Capricorn may be relevant, potentially. And this is the Capricorn reading. You may just feel like things aren't coming to fruition at all. What you had hoped for just isn't playing out despite your efforts towards that. And then I went ahead and clarified the Page of Pentacles, and we got the Nine of Cups. So basically what you're wishing for isn't happening. So you're feeling definitely not satisfied with the situation. just really wanting things to turn in a different direction. And then we have the Eight of Swords, and I went ahead and clarified that, and what I got was the Hermit card, and the Hermit came out in kind of a sideways position, and the Hermit card refers to when in upright. That would be going within, maybe taking some time in isolation to think about how it is that you want to respond to the situation, so that you're taking some time to think it out. Also, seeking wisdom from potentially people that you might trust to be able to give you good, solid advice regarding this matter, especially maybe someone who's been through a similar situation and you've seen them come out of it in a good way. That would be potentially a good person potentially to talk to, and also spirit first and foremost, to be in line with hearing the voice of spirit as well in your life. In a reverse, and it was sideways, so you may be kind of teetering between going within and maybe not really going within, and letting your emotions potentially kind of guide you through, which may be putting you a bit off course and in your head a lot with anxiety. Maybe withdrawing altogether a bit too. And then we have the Devil card in reverse, and the Devil card in reverse refers to detaching, releasing all of these things in your head, really going within, so spirit can help you to do that. And then I went ahead and clarified, and what I got to clarify the Devil card, and I clarified quite a bit. So the first one I got was the Six of Swords, which is transitioning, which is exactly what this is talking about, a different way of thinking about it, a different frame of mind about it, releasing baggage, releasing all those things in your head that are holding you back physically. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is planning into the future, to look into the future with a positive outlook and to see your progress as you're taking, even if it's just small steps at a time, to see your progress and take those steps forward. And then we have the Hanged Man, but the Hanged Man came out in reverse, and Hanged Man is Pisces energy, and when the Hanged Man comes out in reverse, that refers to a feeling of it can be indecision, so you may still be really trying to figure out exactly what steps to take, but you are being involved in those thought processes yourself and going within to find those answers to help guide what your next steps are. And then we have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups refers to feeling depleted and empty. So you may feel this way as you're releasing things. It's not going to be an easy feeling to go through this process. It's not something that's easy to do. That's why you've been over here in your head a bit trapped by all these swords that are around you, trying to keep you in the mindset that you've been in and keep you tied up. mentally. And that affects your actions and how you move forward in a situation. And then I dropped the cards. Let me grab it. Okay. So I did go ahead and clarify the Empress card in reverse here. And what I got was the Seven of Swords. But the Seven of Swords is in a reverse. So here with the Empress, that was things feeling out of sorts in a situation, which is what's going on in this reading. And the Seven of Swords reflects a revelation that you probably come to while you're in the upright hermit mode of really going within and going to spirit, and other people around you who will help lead you or support you in the right way. You may have people around you who are not really supporting you, and it may be a good time to really look at, you know, the people that would help support you and make progress with you. Especially if it's something that you do need help with, something you can't accomplish 100% on your own. And you do have to learn to ask for help, and I know that can be hard sometimes, especially if you feel like people don't really, it can be uncomfortable just to ask. But it seems like you have a situation going on here where you're really trying to make forward movement. Okay, and then the last card that I pulled to clarify was the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is a very energetic energy, pursuing forward movement, very passionate and inspired. And that clarified the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel the advice here is to release these things. To be open to the revelations that you are getting from spirit. And to just have an open ear to them. The current plan or strategy, it seems, is not working. So just to be open. Okay, so what I'd like to do next is go ahead and pull a mystical dream card, oracle, for any clarification, and these do give advice too as well. Spirit, what is the message for Capricorn? I'll go ahead and cut the deck. Okay, Spirit, what is the message for Capricorn today? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got two. We'll go with both of them. So the first one we have is the maze. And the maze symbolizes the complexity of your emotions and your thoughts. And here we have emotions about what you want, your Nine of Cups that you want. And we have the swords that are holding you back, your thoughts. Often appearing when you feel lost or confused. Okay. Dreaming of a maze suggests inner turmoil, with challenges reflecting your confusion. It encourages self-reflection to find the way out. Hermit. Okay. Through the path, or though the path may not be straight, the journey will lead to spiritual awakening, which is also the Hermit, spiritual awakening. as well. Being open to spirit. Okay. And then the next card we have is Lover. A lover in your dreams represents a deep emotional connection and spiritual contract. Dreaming of a lover suggests you are undergoing an emotional transformation of exploring a deeper need for intimacy. It reflects your emotional state, possibly indicating a shift in your romantic relationships or a longing for a connection with your inner self. Okay. So you may feel like your emotions are a bit of a maze at this time, especially if maybe there's someone in your life that you've been maybe longing for a deeper connection with. Or it could just be a deeper connection with yourself too, as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a little more clarification. Since the Lovers card came up here, I'm going to pull a couple of Oracle cards just to see if there's anything that wants to come out there. Okay, we'll go ahead and cut the deck. Maybe this is signifying that you have a deeper need for intimacy, but you're going to have to sort through some of those thoughts and emotions. And any confusion that you have, not to bring that into this connection. And you're going to have to self-reflect to find your way out of that maze that you are in your head here, that has you maybe a little tied down and bound as well. And I think this may be talking about a relationship. It could be more than one relationship in your life too as well, or more than one situation, depending. So it's going to be different for different people what this reading is saying. Spirit, tell us more. Only you. Peace. Balance. Devoted. Balance. Harmony. Friendship. Spirit, tell us more about this connection. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, and letting go of pride. Okay, let me see all those cards here. Only you, peace, escaping, avoiding pride, pushing away any pride, arrogance or stubbornness, pushing away those things, and moving towards peace in this connection is the advice from Spirit. Okay. And then I'm going to pull a couple advice cards here from the Clarifying Life Situations deck. Also pushing away pride when it comes to this connection may help to clear their way through this maze so that it's not so crooked as far as which direction to go and not knowing, and especially if you're walking in this kind of energy through the maze, you can't see where the heck you're going. And okay. We'll go ahead and cut the deck, and then we'll get these advice cards here. Thank you for watching, Capricorn. Please do subscribe, follow, like this video. We'll do one more shuffle. I don't know why I'm shuffling again, but I did. Okay, here we go. What is the message, Spirit? What is the advice for Capricorn today? Do Spirit. Honest echoes. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. Honest echoes. It's possible you know what the truth is in the situation. It's just been something that's been hard to maybe take action in a different direction. Still, even though you've been hearing some whispers. Okay, and we have frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of key pause, reflective clarity is found. So in the stillness, you can find clarity. So really value your stillness. Anything that's of a lot of chaos, you know, we need to try to free ourselves of those kind of things if possible. Sometimes there's situations where you can't really completely free yourself from it. Potentially, maybe it's something you need to work through, but your approach, you can still control how you go about it and what energy you bring into it and what actions you take based off that. And then we have meadow of moments. Bask in the meadow of moments, where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. So stay in the current here and now of what's happening. Sorrow heals. In the shadow of heartache, growth emerges. Let pain shape you, not define you, as brighter days are ahead. I can't see that word, so I just improvised. Wise counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. People you can see do have your best interest in heart and are willing to help you. Metamorphosis mirage. Embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by the transformative butterfly. All right. Well, this is the message today, Capricorn. Till next time. Thank you.